homesteading. My wife and I and our two sons, 18-month-old Nate and 6-year-old Peyton, who's about to be 7, this is our journey on homesteading. As you can see, we're not off-grid. We're in a new construction home. We've owned this land for 2 years. It's 30 acres in Alabama. One of the things I believe, you see a lot of people want to do off-grid. I would like to do off-grid. Family, not so much. They're not so hot on the subject. So this channel is going to be about our journey in homesteading. Now, homesteading doesn't have to be off-grid. We're going to be in a normal house on a rural side of town. We have many plans for this channel. So I'm going to take you around the house, see the plans we have, and see where we've gone with this land.
Hey guys, as you can see behind me, there's a house there. There's also a church driveway that we've put in 3 times. So one of the reasons I'm doing this video series and this channel is we've done this for 2 years. And as you can see from earlier, it's a lot clearer out here than it was when we first bought it. So again, it was mostly pine, a little bit of hardwoods, but a lot of work's gone into it. So we've made some mistakes, and in those mistakes, I believe this is a good vehicle to educate people on it. So I'm going to kind of take you around a little bit, show you what we've done. When they cleared this property, we already had this driveway put in. Or when they did the logging, we already had this driveway put in. The driveway we cut in ourselves, 2 guys and a chainsaw. And the majority of it looked like that, with more pine. A lot of the pine was taken out of that thicket. Most of it's hardwood in there, except for right on the road. So, anyway, that's just part of it. When we bought the property, you'll see the road come up behind me. This center road was here. The center road was great. It helped us get equipment in, get stuff in. If we didn't have it, it wouldn't have been a big deal either way. Mostly because from where that side driveway went in, we don't go back here except for to pull equipment. You can see some of the trees that I'm passing right now. Those trees come off of where our power line is. I'll show you all that in a little while. That's another thing some people don't think of. We had this place logged. We hired an excavator and a dozer to come in. I'll kind of show you this. There's the house up there. And here's the cattle pasture that we're doing. All of that was trees and stumps. And when we hired an excavator to come in, he stumped the place for us, cleaned everything up, pushed it into piles. I think it was 5 days after they got off property, power company called and said, hey, we need to put these power lines in. We need you to clear 15 feet from the base of those power lines. 15 or 30, I think it was 30. As you can see, it is now cleared. Me and a chainsaw. I think the most valuable tool I've had this whole time, other than a tractor, has been a chainsaw. So I'll show you a picture of that in a minute too. It's been good. So I actually brought you over here because I wanted to show you one of the cover cropping things we're doing. One of the reasons we cover cropped was to, when all of this was cleared, it left dirt. And something we didn't think about, just because we had everything else going on, was how will that runoff affect our neighbor? Our neighbor next door has a pond that they dug. And some of the water off our property fills that pond. Well, one of the things I want to show you is how we dealt with some of the, thank you bud, how we decided to deal with some of the erosion and how we decided to control it, because a lot of this was just really slow growing blackberry. So what we did was came in, disced this up, went over with a rake, disced it again, and then we planted as you can see in a few of these places. peas. I believe these are Crowder peas. And we also have sorghum coming up.
Hey everybody, this is my pasture and we're going to raise some chickens on all this pasture. And we're going to stall bunnies over here.
Yeah, we're going to raise rabbits, aren't we?
Yes, sir. Now what?
So tell us, how are you going to raise the chickens? Are they going to be in a coop? Or are they going to be in a chicken tractor?
They are going to be in a chicken tractor.
And do you know why we do it in a chicken tractor? So that we can rotate them. And we can let them eat this grass, eat this pasture grass.
And get the worms out of them too.
Yeah, they'll get the bugs out of them. They'll get the seeds out of them. Then we're going to have organic pasture-raised chicken, aren't we? That's right. One of the things I have, this is the first time for me to do a lot of this stuff, which when people want to get into homesteading, they're moving from cities, they're moving from the suburbs. We lived in a suburb of Birmingham, but we never lived on a farm. But we never lived in the city either. So we were kind of, a lot of this is learned. A lot of this is learned. A lot of this is first time for everything. So, but I'll tell you this, if you wait till you're 60 years old, 70 years old, 80 years old to say, I've got the money, I've got what I want to get a farm, that never happened. Never happened. So, wife and I decided we've got 2 kids, this is the way we want to raise them. We want to raise them to be good kids, and also want to raise them to understand where food comes from, understand that hard work is what makes this country go, and they don't get a free pass, no matter who you are. You get a free pass. So, it's going to be all for this one.